Hey, so I just watched Little Fish and it was really good, extremely flawed, but really good. So it's efficient at being a entertaining tearjerker. It failed to like emotionally capture me, but it had good chemistry between its two leads, who are very formidable and likable actors. It had very nice cinematography, and my main complaint is the writing is hit or miss when it comes to either story or dialogue. And that also includes Olivia Cooke's her character having an accent is very confusing, and how it's used in the movie, because she has like an accent of like a foreigner. Like, I don't know if it's British or Australian or what it was that she was trying to do, but it's very much not American. But then there are scenes in the movie where she does things with the accent that come off way too American, because which is like her not really using the accent well enough, or just the dialogue being way too American and not having even just a single word of like back from wherever she came from that gave her this accent. Like, if it would even do like a simple change from like just adjusting the cursing to be more in line with wherever she came from. So for example, there's one scene in particular early on that struck me as kind of odd, where if she was from the UK, which is kind of what I was guessing, her character anyways, then she would probably her character would be more used to saying shite than shit. So I don't know why it was the other way around. That's just weird. It just doesn't sound right to my American ears when you hear a British person who is using an American swear word, when if their character's supposed to be like super British and that's their character, and then you have all their dialogue be super American, it just doesn't come off super good. Yeah, I give it like a 7.75 or an 8 out of 10. It's literally just a Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind meets Memento. The plot is ridiculously predictable. If you've seen either of those movies, you know exactly what's gonna happen to a T. Literally, the opening scene, I was like, "Oh my gosh, they're gonna rip off the twist ending of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind and twist opening," if you know what I'm saying. And yep, they do, taking advantage of the mindset of the audience not really knowing anything about the characters if they hadn't seen the trailers going in, because that's what the characters are like, even though you assume that that's not it, without going into full spoilers onto what exactly that means. But it's like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, literally to an exact T. And the movie acts like it's this giant mind melting reveal at the end, but it's like I literally figured it out less than 5 seconds into the movie that that was what they were doing. They literally could have stopped the movie like 15 minutes earlier, and I would have already realized that it was canon. In fact, I figured out that they were doing. I already had my suspicions confirmed like halfway through the movie, so you could have technically even ended it there. But yeah, it was all, the story was extremely, extremely, extremely predictable as to where it goes, and it basically spoils itself without even meaning to. But yeah, it was still good though.